WRFG. This is Ramo and Flava King. I got Flava King in the studio today. Yeah, it's a special treat. So I know all you guys listen to him on 1380, and he's like become like an icon here in Atlanta. And I was lucky enough to pull him aside for a couple of minutes, and we're gonna see what he has to talk about. There's so many things to talk about, and I just wanted to get his ideas on what he thinks is going on, and so, hey Flav, what's up, man?
How you doing, bro, Rambo?
Come on over here like you're in the Temptations, man. I hate to sound like Derek Bozeman, but I want you to talk a little louder so that all your fans can hear you,
All right.
Unfiltered for once,
Absolutely. Okay. The topic is gun violence. Why is it going on? What's really going on? What's really behind this degree of gun violence in America at this hour? All right. First of all, what we're looking at is nationalism versus globalism. Two factions. When you hear Trump say he's a nationalist, that's basically white power. That was the only thing y'all didn't hear, but you heard them clap after, gave him a standing ovation for saying that. A nationalist means this our stuff. We ain't redistributing the wealth like the globalists want to do, the New World Order, the globalists. They are against the globalists to redistribute the wealth and,
Well, what I'd like to say is this. I think that on a higher level, and we talked about this earlier, I think on a higher level, you have that going on, but I think on maybe more like a visceral level, on a like day level, I think that a lot of the shootings are happening because of bullying, and I'm not gonna step away from that part because that's part of it. The amount of stress that are put on certain kids that don't fit in is causing them to react this way. When I was in high school, nobody had a girlfriend. just the quarterback, you know what I mean? That's the only guy that had a girlfriend. And so these kids, they don't understand how to deal with growing, and their parents didn't, and so therefore they're not getting good advice. Look, when Johnny comes home, right, and he doesn't want to come down to dinner, okay, and he's upstairs playing acid rock in his room for 3 hours, whatever it is, right? And now you see Johnny, he comes down with a bag that looks like a gun is in it. You said, you gotta be checking out Johnny. That's your responsibility. These white parents need to start checking out their kids, because it's y'all that's shooting up everything. It's not Leroy. It's not Shaniqua.
Okay, let me break it down like this even further so everybody get it that didn't get it. First of all, when I say globalist, when I say New World Order, that side is versus the nationalism. Gun control, that means disarming the American people. That's the globalist side. All right, they have to disarm us before they can pull off what they're trying to pull off. So it cannot be a coincidence that everybody pulling off, they all have the same thing in common. They all supposedly have mental illness. These are not just normal children doing this. And so we have government programs, one called MK Ultra. Just Google MK Ultra. And these people are on the side of the globalists. It's mind control. All right? They prep you and traumatize you.
You're right. Yeah.
With medical and psychotic drugs.
No, I'm with you on that. Sorry. I'm with you on that. What I think is that yeah, if you get into like certain, if you're doing drugs and especially these kids now, yeah, you could easily get swiped up into that. I think that's part of it too. That you have people that are programmed, like that movie, Manchurian Candidate.
Absolutely.
Okay, you can end up being a candidate.
Absolutely.
Okay, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so I think that's part of it too. And I wasn't trying to say that that's not part of it. I think it's both.
It's a possibility.
Well, I think that now it's an actuality. We do have Manchurian candidates out here because we've seen them,
and they all have the same type of gun. They all have the same type of weapons.
Yeah, they're Manchurian candidates. But I also think too, I was just trying to say that some of it too comes from just basic not having somebody that you love around you, you know, as a kid. And these kids, you know, like you take a child, right? He's a white guy, and his girlfriend just started cheating with him on the with the black guy on the football team. She's banging the linebacker, not the quarterback. Okay, she's banging the linebacker on the football team. Okay. Now it's tough to come back from that.
It's where you're going with this. But my point is this:
you're trying to brush
the people
over that
that are
point.
doing
You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna go there with me.
Right.
Flava King won't even go there with me. That's how strong my interviews are.
Right.
Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
It ain't necessary.
Go brush on over that part.
Because another similarity.
And I'm gonna tell you something else too. A lot of I'm gonna tell you the number one cause of all this is sexual.
Anyway.
No, it's not just anyway.
Athletes.
No, I'm just saying you don't have to be an athlete. You don't have to be an athlete. And we're going to bring this, we're going to have another interview on sexual racism on the next show. But no, I'm not going to go there now. But actually, if you really boil it all down, it has something to do